Shalom, 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 shalom. Before we even get started, first and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakah HaKadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and worthy of double honors. Third and lastly, want to give salutation to all the Akim, that's all the hopeful elect, that pushing forth this word and truth and righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalom, shalom, shalom. So we're here going to be another in transit video here, and we're going to be reading from 2 Corinthians 13 and 5, and then we're going to be expounding through the Spirit, you know what I'm saying, as we always do around about this time here, man. This right here, 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. It says, examine yourselves, and this is speaking to the elect, man, all right? This Apostle Paul, you know, the power of Yahawashi speaking through Apostle Paul right here, man, okay? 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahawashi Mashiach is in you? Except ye be reprobates, man. Reprobate is somebody that's void of judgment at the end of the day, man. All right? And that's one thing, that's one scripture, and that's one thing that, you know what I'm saying, over here at Great Millstone, that start from the Elders Apostles to the Elder Bishops on down us, man. I can remember, you know, since I can remember, man, you know what I'm saying, coming to this knowledge, coming to this truth, the Spirit of Yahawashi, opening my eyes, where my eyes can see my teachers, pursuing back to Isaiah 30, 20, and 21, you know what I'm saying. I can remember the Elders Apostles always speaking and always hopping on the point to consistently examine yourselves, man. Before, you know, you looking at another brother, looking at somebody else, man, take that beam out your own goddamn eye, man. First and foremost, at the end of the day, man. All right, and that's a requirement right there, man. A spiritual man, he's gonna consider that, man. All right, examine yourselves, man. Making sure, man, am I moving in the Spirit? Am I operating in the Spirit of Yahawashi? You know, I'm being a great servant if I'm giving all diligence, you know what I'm saying, you know, to Yahawashi, you know, am I being a great brother? Am I being a great brother? All right, you know what I'm saying, you know, am I being, you know what I'm saying, I'm being brotherly. At the end, that's the word I want to use. Am I being brotherly? All right, am I moving in the Spirit of Yahawashi? I mean, those things you consistently, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and at the end of the day, just like when you see great athletes, man. You know what I'm saying? Great athletes, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the GOATs, like the Michael Jordan, man. You know what I'm saying? The Tom Brady's, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, those guys are never Kobe Bryant's, man. They're never fucking satisfied, man. They never satisfied. They always know that they can do motherfucking better, man. Always know they can do fucking better. And that's the mentality, the mindset, you know what I'm saying, you know, that we have, man. All right, you only good as your last fight at the end of the day. So you can't rest on your morals at the end of the day or whatnot, man. So we have to consistently, daily, man, putting that work in, man, moving in the Spirit, operating in the Spirit of Yahawashi, letting that light shine, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing the difference between the profane and the righteous at the end of the day or whatnot, man. And so you got a lot of camps out there ain't doing that. You got a lot of these niggas, these off-brand Israelites, you know what I'm saying? That's what we call them. You know what I'm saying? They're not moving in operating spirit of Yahawashi. A lot of them niggas fucking worldly at the end of the day. All right, bringing worldly shit into the truth at the end of the day, man. Misrepresenting the truth. All right, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas out there making this truth a gimmick. So these guys not examining this, if they reprobates, man. You got a lot of these niggas like your IUIC. We put names on it over here, man. ISUPK. And I'm talking about the leadership. All right, and a lot of these zombie ass fucking followers as well too, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, could it be some elect amongst these other Israelite camps like the Elders Apostles always go into? Yeah, it could be some of it's possible. It could be some of the elect, and if there is, they're gonna wake up out of that madness, man. All right, end of the day, man. All right, but you know what I'm saying, the leadership, you know, from GOCC with Bubba Blackfish, you know what I'm saying? You know, you have the goddamn, you know, like I say, Bishop Nate Satan, the great General Yahana himself. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of these guys, man, they done fucking sold out, man. All right, you know, done took the 501c3 charter, all right, from Esau, made that pact, made that covenant. All right, they're not teaching 100% truth at the end of the day. They add and taking away from the gospel. None of those groups that I just mentioned, man. You know what I'm saying? From IUIC, ISUPK, all right, you know, GOCC, you know, just name a few, all right, you know, the main camp, I mean, the main guys that came out of One West, man, along with our Elders Apostles, All right, you know what I'm saying? The guys that, you know, go back to One West with my Elders Apostles, you know what I'm saying? You know, those guys are not teaching 100% truth, man. Period. All right, you know, only Great Millstone pushing 100% truth, man. At the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, and rebuking sharply at the end of the day, like we supposed to. Being defenders of the gospel, like we supposed to, man. At the end of the day, man. All right, you know, okay. Contrary to other niggas, man. And like I said, from GOCC, ISUPK, IUIC, all right, and fucking Zabak too. None of them camps, man, teaching, you know what I'm saying, on the Charagma, man, the mark of the beast, which is one of the main prophecies. All right, end time prophecy that got to take place before the return of Yahawashi through the power of Yahawah, man. None of the other camps are pushing that. They speaking against that, and they're gonna lead a lot of their congregation to death, to destruction, along with themselves at the end of the damn day, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they're not examining themselves at the end of the day or whatnot, man. They reprobates, man, because they don't understand, man, the judgment of Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey. If you add and you take it away from the words, going back to Revelation 22nd chapter, verses 18 and 19, man, hell, man, Yahawashi, man, you know what I'm saying? It's going to put your ass to death, man. Simple as that. Your name is going to be written out of the book of life, man. That means you're not going to be defended, man, during the time of Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, man. All right, you know? All right, Yahawashi won't deliver you from that concentrated fire, man, from the thermonuclear missiles, man. 200 million warheads to be exact, man. All right, you know, where it says Babylon gonna burn like a fucking oven, man. All right, you won't be delivered, man. Period, man. All right, you'll be left here to be fucking destroyed at the end of the day, man. All right, you're gonna have that everlasting shame, man. All right, going back to Daniel's, man. All right, you know, okay, because you know what I'm saying, you scoff and you mock when Yahawashi has his arms open up to you. How do Yahawashi have his arms open up to you? How do Yahawashi speak to you? Through the mouth of his prophets, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Through the mouth of his prophet. And that's Great Millstone, man. From the Elders Apostles, the Elder Bishops, on down to us, man. And like I said, man, the work speaks for itself. We don't just say it just to say it because it's a nice slogan. We think it's a tight behind slogan. No, it's the truth, man. The work speaks for itself, man. And like I said, we always examining ourselves, man. At the end of the day or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Whether we moving in the spirit, operating in the spirit, all right? You know what I'm saying? You don't have videos, countless videos, where let's say you had brothers of Great Millstone, let's say a brother misspoke on something, or a brother, you know what I'm saying, you know, he wasn't correct on something. Guess what? That brother did another video to make that correction. Shalak, hey, I went off on this, I went off on that. Shalak, nah, you know, this is what I went off on, hey, and made that correction. All right, this is what it's supposed to be, da-da-da-da-da. All right, make the correction. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you get the thing correct, man. All right, make sure we come in with full sound doctrine at the end of the day. That's the most important thing. And only men with integrity is gonna do that, man. Only men with integrity gonna do that through the spirit of Yahawashi, man. Period. You got these other damn guys, they freestyle, man. They know they know that they wrong, like a Nate Satan. It ain't gonna be no June, ain't no Jacob trouble. Oh, the Quran, they ain't the mark of the beast. And then you try to damn backslide. Well, maybe the C hip may be part of it. All right, you know what I'm saying? The C hip may be part of it or whatnot, man. Which one is it then, man? Which one is it, man? These guys ain't got no fucking integrity, man. All right, 30 years ago, nigga, 35 years ago, nigga teaching on the name of Yahawashi. All right, 35 years later, all right, and I'm talking about Nate Satan, okay? 35 years later, he don't know the name no more, man. Man, Bo, I tell you, that's a reprobate, man. Because he don't understand Yahawashi about to bring great judgment upon his ass at the end of the fucking day, man. You can't play with the words of Yahawashi, man. All right, that been a reprobate, man. Period, bro. And see, we know better over here at Great Millstone. We know fucking better, bro. We got fear. We actually have fear of Yahawashi, man. Going back to Proverbs 1 and 7, man. All right, the fear of Yahawashi is the beginning of knowledge at the end of the day, man. All right, so we know to have the song correctly. We know the importance, you know what I'm saying, not only having the song correctly and preaching that sound doctrine that we was taught, all right, from my Elders Apostles, Great Millstone, Elder Bishops, making sure we keep that sound doctrine, but most importantly, you know what I'm saying, living it, man. Living it. Going back to the book of James, you can't just be a hearer of the word, you gotta be a doer as well too. Or you deceiving your own self, man. Because if you're not living it, because you can be, like scripture say, roughly paraphrase, there are many that are profitable to many, all right, but you ain't profitable to yourself, man. At the end of the day, roughly paraphrasing, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Many that's profitable to many, but he's not profitable to himself. That means, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you teaching 100% truth. All right, because having 100% truth, okay, yes, that's a main ingredient, man. That's a main ingredient of being of the elect. But you know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't it though. They ain't it though. All right, they ain't it. All right, you can't just know the 100% truth. All right, you gotta live it too. You gotta live it too, man. That's the whole thing about it, man. If you ain't living what you teaching or whatnot, hey, the Most High still gonna spit you out his mouth. The Most High still gonna say, Yahawashi still gonna say he ain't know your ass, man, at the end of the damn day. That's fear Yahawashi. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, Most High ain't dealing with no, you know what I'm saying, no damn fakers, man. All right, you can't fake it in the truth, man, at the end of the day, man. All right, and you got a lot of these actors up out here, man. You got a lot of actors out here amongst Israel at the end of the day. Like I say, which make them, which make these niggas reprobates at the end of the fucking day, man. All right, you know? But I'm back, but I'm here to my destination, man. You know what I'm saying? I rocked this out. You know what I'm saying? A couple of brothers of GMS Millions supposed to meet me today. I'd rock this out, man. We'll be going live. We'll be going live later on today. You know, that's the original plan. You know, we'll be going live later on today or whatnot. I'd rock this out. We able to do that through the spirit, you know what I'm saying? You know, but man, just stay in tune, man. Stay in tune, man. All right. But with that, that's the end of my listen. I pray and I hope that it was edifying to the body, hopeful elect. And want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.